Hey guys, so this is the Focus Spaces training video on cleaning out your paint sprayer. So we finished our paint for the day. We've got paint left in the bucket. We've still got our clean out pail here. What we have now too, we've added a bucket of water. So this is where you get your third bucket. This is just clean water ready to go here. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the paint. We've got leftover paint, that's still good paint there. We're gonna do two things. So basically, it's easier if you just tilt this sprayer back rather than try to pull buckets out and bend the hose. You won't want to try to kink this as least amount as you can. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of our washout bucket for now. We're going to get our paint bucket switched over here, and that's going to become our wash bucket. And then we're going to switch out for our clean water. Just go right back in. Pretty simple. Try not to get as much on the ground as you can. And then we're going to take our clean out hose into our good paint. So this is still good paint, and what you want to remember is there's still a lot of good paint left in the line. So we're going to save that. We're not just going to throw it out because we're going to use that for touch-up paint eventually during the project. So what we're going to do is take your nozzle. We're going to switch it to clean out mode, which is spinning this around 180 degrees. Again, the arrow, this is what we're spraying with. That's forward for spray mode. You switch it around, now we're on the clean out mode. So I like to just get pretty much on the edge of your bucket here. Rest one side of your nozzle there, the other side here, and you're just gonna spray it in there. Keeps the least amount of spray from coming at you, getting a mess. And you're just gonna continue this until you start to see a tiny bit of water forming coming out of the line, because what we're doing right now is pulling water through the line, clearing the paint. So as soon as you start to see this paint thin out a little bit, you can pull that bucket. But yeah, you'll see it in a minute here once it's... All right, right now you can see it's starting to get thinner. And there it is. So you can see down there in the bottom, we're starting to have water come in, and it's a lot thinner paint. So that's how you know paint is all pretty much cleared out. You've still got some in there, but most of it's gonna be more watery, and we don't wanna save that. So now that paint is gonna go back in one of our buckets here that we've got, so we'll pour that into this guy when we're done with this process. But now we're gonna come back to our clean out bucket. This is gonna be discarded paint, so you can keep working that out. And also I should have mentioned, let's keep this guy in this bucket, and occasionally you wanna just clean that out. So if you watch here, you're gonna have a bunch of paint come through this until you start to see clear water. So you can see how it's still muddy, but that's gonna eventually start to get cleaner and cleaner the more you run it. So it's already looking better. And then we'll switch back to cleaning this. And so now at this point, this is a good spot to take a pause on that and switch out this water again. All right, so this is our second pail of water. We've switched it out, refilled with clean water. And now you can look in here and see we are getting a pretty consistent, clear water coming out of that line now. Same with this line. You can see, we hold that. Still got some mud in there, or a little bit of paint in there, so we're gonna let this one run a little longer. This one usually takes longer to clear than your actual line, so run that as long as you need to. Sometimes it takes 3 batches of water, sometimes it only takes 2. Depends on if it's interior or exterior paint. Exterior paint's a little thicker, so it can take a little longer to get that out of the system. But again, just working back and forth between your sprayer and your clean out, as many times as it takes, until you see a nice clear water. Alright, last one. Watch out for that kickback. So that's looking really good. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead, come back down to our start so that we can not have it blast someone when they go to start it next time. And then we're gonna power down, turn it off, and then we're gonna just clear out this line, let the pressure out until we got nothing in there. Same thing on this, just release the pressure, make sure there's nothing built up in there. And now we're gonna go ahead, pop that line off. I'll get this whole guy off as well. And this is gonna still take quite a bit of cleaning as well to finish this out. So basically, we've cleaned all the line, we've cleaned all the hose, and now what you have here is your tip and your nozzle. So here's the actual tip. This is spray side. You can see how it has a little a ridge there, and then this is clean outside. That's how that works basically. So, so these, I like to let them soak for about, 15, 20 minutes. And then give them a good scrub down. Try to make sure we got all the residue out of that. You can also blow through that and get a lot of that out of there if you need to as well. But that is pretty much it for cleaning out your paint sprayer.